Meet the Peaky Blinders, Ukraine's drone squad, defending Kharkiv. In the village of Lipsy, Ukrainian forces appear to have blunted Russia's surprise offensive. A few weeks ago, they were rapidly advancing towards Kharkiv. But with the help of reinforcements, Ukraine is slowly stemming the tide. The threat from the north, though, has not gone away. Lipsy is still a target. There's the heavy thud of shells landing nearby as we drive at speed through its ruined and deserted streets with an elite Ukrainian unit. Two of the team point shotguns out of the window. They scan the sky for kamikaze drones. They've become one of the most potent weapons of this war. This Ukrainian unit are about to use them too. They call themselves the Peaky Blinders, after the cult TV series. Oleksandr, their leader, says at the outbreak of the war they turned up to guard their streets with shotguns, wearing civilian clothing. He says it was like a scene from the hit show. But they're no longer a ragtag team of volunteers. They're now battle-hardened and have been trained by Western special forces. They're now the high-tech Peaky Blinders, using cheap, mass-produced small drones. Nevertheless, they've kept the name and wear flat caps in camouflage, with their motto embroidered on the back, to find and destroy. But for now, this latest Russian offensive is being thwarted. Ola Sinyhubov, head of Kharkiv's military administration, believes the original plan was to go all the way to the city of Kharkiv. He told the BBC that recently captured Russian soldiers had revealed their goal was to take the town of Vovchansk in 2 days and to reach Kharkiv city within 5 days. President Putin has denied that taking the city was part of his plan. Governor Sinyhubov believes that eventually the Russians can be pushed back to the border, just as they were in 2022. But he adds liberating the territory is only half the battle. The other half is to keep it. Russia's new offensive in the Kharkiv region has once again raised questions as to whether Ukraine can really win this war. It has certainly highlighted deficiencies in Western support and strains within Ukraine's own tired armed forces, who have been stretched, outgunned, and outnumbered. Even if Ukraine manages to weather this latest storm, it's still losing territory right across the 800-mile, 1,300 kilometers front. Ukraine has also been unable to match Russia's reinvigorated war machine with its recruitment of fresh troops and ability to rearm. There is a growing recognition, too, inside Ukraine that it might not win this war by military means alone. Ukrainian MP Oleksandr Mereshko admits it's taking a huge toll. We know we are bleeding, that half our power grid has been destroyed and 1/3 of the economy. We're losing people, and we don't have any guarantees that in a year we'll have the weapons we need. Mereshko does not believe there could ever be peace talks with Putin, but he no longer rules out talk of a ceasefire. He won't accept the partition of Ukraine, but admits that getting back its occupied territories may now be a long process. He describes his country as tired and angry, but not defeatist. General Romanenko too believes that reclaiming Ukraine's lost land might be gradual and will require both military and diplomatic work. Ukraine is not ready to give up this war yet, but there is a growing recognition that it might, at some stage, have to consider other ways to end it. Ukraine's defiance and willingness to fight, though, has not been extinguished, even with the latest setbacks. It's not suffered a fatal blow in Kharkiv. In fact, it's showing, once again, it can defy the odds, even at its weakest.